What's up guys, this is Paco Minel back with another budget keyboard review. Today I managed to get my hands on the elusive MSI Interceptor DS4100 RGB gaming keyboard. This keyboard only costs $39 on Amazon and other online retailers, but it's a bit hard to find right now because this board was mainly sold as a bundle with MSI gaming desktop packages together with the Interceptor mouse. As a standalone, it's one of the cheapest RGB gaming keyboards released by a major brand, so it's sold out practically everywhere. But don't worry if you're interested in buying this board because Red Dragon has released a similar keyboard with the same body and functionality for only $23. The Red Dragon Karura K502. So I'll leave that in the description if you want to pick one up for yourself. Taking a look at the box, you'll see the cool looking MSI Gaming Series branding with a ubiquitous red and black color theme, which I'm a big fan of by the way, as I'm sure most of you are. The product features are listed at the back as per usual. Opening the box, you'll find the keyboard itself in bubble wrap and a quick start guide. It comes with nothing else, no drivers or software, as this is purely a plug and play device. Let's get one thing straight. This budget keyboard is a membrane keyboard. It does not have mechanical switches. Not that you should expect Cherry MX switches or anything similar for such a low price point. Being an affordable membrane keyboard, it comes with limited features, namely multimedia hotkeys, 7-color backlighting, 19-key rollover, braided gold-plated USB connector, and integrated wrist rest. Behind the keyboard, you'll find 2 foldable rubber feet for ergonomic adjustment. Though this board has anti-skid rubber pads at the back, it has a tendency to slide around your desk, especially during heated gaming sessions. So right off the bat, this is one of the biggest downsides of this keyboard, and do keep this in mind if you plan on buying one. Aesthetically, the board looks solid and has a slim compact form factor measuring at 452 by 201 by 18mm. My only complaint is that there's a big red line in between the keys and the wrist rest, and you can't change its color. Not a big issue for me though, as red is my favorite color, but you personally might find this frustrating as it might not match the color theme of your setup. As for its build quality, the board itself is very lightweight, weighing in at only 620 grams, made entirely of plastic material, so it is a bit flimsy, and again, it has a tendency to move around your desk. But on the plus side, typing on this board feels really good. It feels exactly the same as other chiclet keycap boards found in gaming laptops. If I ever have to use a membrane keyboard, I'll always go with the chiclet style caps rather than the conventional style. It's quiet, tactile, and very easy to press. It's pretty much the best experience you can get on a membrane keyboard. Here's a quick sound test so you can hear how it sounds. The keyboard has no macro functionality, which is another downside that will disappoint some users, but if you're not a hardcore gamer, this shouldn't really be a big issue for you. The 12 multimedia function keys are integrated into the F1 to F12 row, so you don't have actual separate keys for it, as this board is a standard 104 key board. Now let's take a look at the RGB lighting modes. The DS4100 has only 2 features, 7-color static and 7-color breathing mode. You can change the breathing speed by pressing the function key with plus or minus, and you can cycle through the colors, namely red, green, blue, yellow, teal, cyan, and white by pressing the light function key on the lower right side of the board. A lot of you might be disappointed by the limited RGB functionality, but at least the colors are bright and vibrant. Overall, if you're looking for the cheapest RGB gaming keyboard on the market right now, the DS4100 is worth considering despite its very limited functionality, especially if you buy the Red Dragon Karura K502 priced at an even cheaper $23. Just add some double-sided tape underneath to prevent it from sliding around your desk. But if you can save up 20 or 30 bucks, you can get the Corsair K55 RGB instead, which has a lot more features than this membrane board. I'll leave the link to my review of that board in the description below. Also, mechanical keyboards are getting cheaper and cheaper by the day, so you really have to think twice if you're thinking of buying this, as you might want to save up your money and get a mechanical board instead. Trust me, it's worth saving up for because the difference of mechanical and membrane switches are night and day. There you have it guys, my review of the MSI Interceptor DS4100 RGB gaming keyboard. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed this video. As always, I'm your host, Paco Minel, and I'll catch you in a future video.